morning, Mill Mustangs. Happy Friday, Mrs. Jonas, Mrs. Weir. Actually, we should tell them who we are because we keep getting mixed up. So like Mrs. Jonas, Mrs. Weir, and then Mr. Lewis. He shouldn't get mixed up. We should be good there. So happy Friday. Can you believe that next Thursday, actually our first quarter ends and report cards will come out the following week? And what's really exciting is lots of parent-teacher conferences have been booked. And so your families will be meeting with our Mill teachers and all of your teachers to hear all of the fabulous things that you're doing and then some things that you could do to work on. The other really exciting thing is grade 6. The conferences are student-led. And so our kids right now in grade 6 are working on getting those conferences ready for themselves to present with their teachers. And so that's exciting. We are going to spend just a little bit of time today talking about a really big issue that is floating around the world, of course, and it's nothing that's new. But we really want to talk about bullying and how important it is for you to share with people at Mill that if there's something that's going on that you're worried about, that you share it. So the biggest thing we want to talk about is the difference between tattling and telling. Tattling is something really small that happened, something that bugged you, and you're telling the teacher just to get that student in trouble. It's not happening all of the time. Telling is when you know that something has been happening, that it's going to hurt somebody, has hurt somebody, or it can continue. And there's a really big deal with that because when it's not told, hurts can continue to go on and hurts can continue to hurt people. And we want to be able to stop that. So we want you to think about right now as we pause, at least 3 people that you know at Mill, adults, that you could go to if you have a concern. Obviously, 3 of them are on the screen, but please think of who else, what other teachers or counselors or lunch staff that you have a great relationship with, and take a minute and just think of who that would be. Mrs. Weir and Mr. Lewis can add more and how often we sit with students that say, these things are happening to me, but I don't know who it is. It's really important that you report to us who it is if they are harming you. And we never want you, you've heard us say it so many times since the beginning of the year, we never want you to come to school and not feel safe here. And we can only help if we know about it. Mrs. Weir?
So one of the things that you can do if you're having a concern is to fill out an incident report. You can do that in the main office or the guidance office. Remember, there's 3 people on this screen, but we also have a phenomenal guidance office that's located in A-Wing that you can go and see any counselor, even if your grade level counselor is not available. And if you tell them what is happening, where it's happening, most specific information is helpful, then we can make sure that we address the situation. Please make sure that you write your name on that so somebody can follow up with you. And also we have a team of phenomenal teachers. So please make sure that you understand that they are also a resource.
Mr. Lewis, what would you add?
Yeah, I'd also say that if you are worried or nervous about coming to speak to one of us or a counselor, just drop us a note. Drop us a note, an anonymous note in our mailboxes or,
a Wits mail?
Or a Wits mail, absolutely. Just know that we're here for you and we want everyone at Mill to feel safe.
And students, I would end by saying that we know that all of you truly want a great experience here at Mill. Middle school is a really tough time. That's why those that choose to be principal of middle school or a teacher of middle school love the middle school age, but it is a pretty crazy time. You are straddling the time between being little kids and growing up and going to high school and being more adults. So it's a difficult time, and that's why you have educators here to protect and support you. We can only do what we can do if you let us help you and you report that it is happening. So please keep in mind the difference between telling and tattling, especially when it comes to somebody's safety. We can never compromise safety. It always has to remain the top of what we do. So even though that's a bit heavy, hopefully you have identified 3 people at this building that you are able to speak to. And obviously anybody at home, share everything with, and they can reach out as well. So with that, have an incredible weekend. We still have some really great fall weather. Go Bills, and we will see you next week. Bye.
No, Lily, but let's take a look. Whoa, look at these fun sports items. weaving. Let's take a look. Go Bills, go Mills, goodbye.
8th grade student Samantha Lefevre is a finalist in the Design a Pet Classcraft contest. She has won a $100 Amazon gift card and now has the chance for her pet to become part of the game. But she needs your vote to move on. Please vote for her on Twitter and Instagram at Classcraft Game. Her pet choice is letter D.
If you'd like to sign up for parent conferences or check the ones you've scheduled, you can do all that from the homepage of Let's. Simply find the Parent-Teacher Conference sign-up area and the Click Here button. After clicking, you'll see your schedule that you currently have signed up for. If you'd like a complete schedule, you can go to the Print Schedule option in the upper right-hand corner. If you'd like to schedule additional conferences, you can do so by clicking on the Schedule Appointment links and finding a time that works for you and simply clicking Sign Up. You have the option for either virtual or in-person for your conferences, and you can switch that simply by clicking on the buttons.